Welcome everybody to UFC Brawl 13. Strickland versus Hermansson. Two big, huge matchups in this particular show tonight. First, we have a number one contendership title implication matchup for the women's flyweight division, which is Erin Blanchfield versus Paige Van Zandt. And then the main event, the middleweight championship of the world. Sean Strickland takes on Jack Hermansson. This is going to be a great matchup, and after all the fights, I'll come back on, and I have got a little announcement for UFC Brawl 15 and beyond, as well as we will be naming the two main events for UFC Brawl 14 coming up in a couple weeks. Let's just cut right to the action. Let's get right to the undercard as we will head to the welterweight division. Guys, let's send it down to the guys in the cage. Thanks for watching, everybody. And here we go.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Santiago Argentine Dagger Ponzinibbio.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, start of the round now. All eyeballs on Vicente Luque. He spent the entire training camp back in his native Brasilia, and he believes he is ready to present his best version to date. Outstanding mix of finishes. More often than not, when Vicente Luque fights, judges' scorecards aren't needed, and he is all but guaranteed that he will produce a knockout or submission here tonight. Beautiful handiwork there from Santiago Ponzinibbio. One of the better boxing games in this UFC welterweight division, and really another amazing representative of the loaded American top team there in Coconut Creek, Florida.
Look at the whip action that comes from that kick.
Oh, good jab to the body by Ponzinibbio. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Vicente Luque gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Oh, he separates from the clinch. He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now.
He lands a switch knee.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Good punch lands.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Luque. Double leg. Able to land once again there. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Luque. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, he's got the choke. That is tight. going to work hard to try to get the finish.
Somehow, some way he got it.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Ponzinibbio's back in side control here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
90 seconds to go. Right hook to the head, blocked. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Left hook to the head. Under a minute now to go. Takedown defense is there. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Ponzinibbio's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so the Cutman attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Wild swing there. Ponzinibbio gets stunned there by that stiff jab.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting... Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. And landing some nasty strikes.
Come on, let's get it moving. Let's go. Attack him first.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Out of range with that one. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. Cannot take too
3 minutes and change to go in round 2. Just misses with the jab there. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject that? Tries to work it into a takedown. Oh, nice check on the leg kickoff right there. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. And that left hook landed on the button.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, the outside of that lead leg, the left thigh, really showing signs of bruising now. Connects now with the 1-2. Nice defense there, huge block. Right on the button. Well, missed on that one. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Both men going for the finish.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Ponzinibbio's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effects. 45 seconds. Oh, he might get finished here. Big right hand there.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
20 seconds to go round 2. Oh, there's that kick, and it lands. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, so what an end to the round. He got knocked down just before the final horn. You can classify that as saved by the bell.
You can win this. Let's go finish that fight. You got this, man. You can do this. Just like we do it.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon.
Congratulations there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hit. You can tell by his eyes. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Ponzinibbio. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging.
Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now. He continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top. We got beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, nice takedown. Yep. Darce. Yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so his opponent can't roll his back. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Certainly a strong front runner for fight of the night as we go down to the wire here between these two combatants.
They're both so skilled. They're both so prepared. We knew right away this is going to be a very evenly matched competition.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There it is again. Look at that.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Ponzinibbio's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside physician right there. They might stop this fight.
It's okay.
He's got him hurt badly now. Back to his feet. Two minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, there it is again. He seems to be fighting through the damage pretty well, but even if you're blind, you can see all the redness now.
Well, you can see it starting to accumulate. You can see it starting to take an effect on it. For as tough.
All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in to look at that damage.
Got to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, ref.
And the doctor doesn't, he doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end to things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO doctor stoppage. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque.
First fight of the night, and we have a technical knockout via a doctor stoppage. Vincent gets the win in his opening match here in the UFC Brawl series. Both men, this was their first fight in the new series. Head now to the main card. Khabib Ablov, this is his opening fight in to the UFC Brawl series, and Gamrot, he is 1-0 right now in the lightweights. A win here could project him into a possible lightweight championship fight, but let's see now what happens as we begin officially now in the main card. UFC Brawl, 13. Sending it down cage sides, guys.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mateusz Gamrot. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Rustam Tiger Avilan.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here. We'll see how Poland's Mateusz Gamrot handles this particular stylistic challenge. We have seen him really excel in matchups like this. Was so good in transition and emerging on the scorecards against Hermansson in what was his first UFC main event. And now with the target on his back, we'll see if Gamrot can deliver yet again. Lands a big right hand early. No wasted time as he gets the early takedown here. Inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Modified a better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gamrot. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. He gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Kabalov's in half guard now, making all these shots count. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Gamrot.
Getting him out here. Big ground and pound.
All right, side control now. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half-guard. He's got to be careful here. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Kabalov. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Nice job to block the elbow attack there.
Big punch land. Ooh. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
And they separate. Under a minute now to go. Takedown defense holds up. Kabalov very quick with his hands and with his feet. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. High velocity elbow is blocked.
Now they separate. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Final seconds here.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, now look at a posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Gamrot. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Refocus. Let's get our mind right.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Gamrot gets caught by the inside leg. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he got out. Gamrot's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control.
Gamrot's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's got the choke in.
Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He passes to half guard.
Making all these shots count. Nice positional control here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble.
2 minutes have gone by. Good work from the top here by Gamrot.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Relentless pressure from the top by Gamrot. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
He's setting up the armbar. Arms is deep.
Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it. It's got to be it.
Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position, He found the submission, he squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
Ready for the official decision. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Mateusz Gamma!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
Gamrot moves to 2-0 inside the octagon here in the virtual simulation mode. Off of a submission move now. So now we head to the ladies strawweight division. Amanda Lemos versus Angela Hill. Amanda is 0-1 so far in the campaign. And so we will head to that in just shortly. Do not forget, after the bantamweight match, Erin Blanchfield and Paige Van Zandt both are 1-0. And they will be fighting in a number 1 contender title implication match, which is huge. Winner will take on the women's flyweight champion. And we will get there when we get there. We have 2 matches before that to go. Highly competitive matches here. The next is the 0-1 Amanda Lemos versus the first matchup here, Angela Hill. Send it down to the cage. Guys, take it away. Big matchup.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Now for the official introductions. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Angela Overkill Hill. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda Lemos.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, here's Angela Hill back for more as we get ready to go in round 1. And fighters like Jessica Andrade maybe have thought they could put Angela Hill away and have been forced to outlast her over 15 hard minutes. Angela Hill trying to get off to a good start tonight. She landed that shot to the leg. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that big double leg lever change.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Lemos.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Lemos. Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. And there's a takedown attempt. Straight right is there.
Those are big strikes.
Lemos gets caught by another straight punch there.
Big shot to the head. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Lemos. Nice crack there.
Nice body shot.
Midway through round one. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, big elbow. Way to sneak that elbow around the side of the guard.
And they separate.
Nice body shot there. Great timing on that double leg.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not attempting a choke now. That guillotine is tight. All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Angela Hill.
She got flat to her back. This ain't good.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, another ground strike lands, and her opponent really dealing with some swelling now. Hill's back in full mount. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Oh, side kick. Well done. Try to establish that jab.
Big shot lands for both guys.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, nice punch there by Hill. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop! All right, respira, calma. Olha, você não pode receber tantos danos assim, tá? Ela tá causando muito danos no seu corpo, ok?
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. She nearly got the knockout in the previous round. Now she'll try to close the show.
She has to find the right shot, find that kill shot. Don't rush, pick your shots. It will present itself, and when it does, jump on it.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one to finish the fight. She's got a real good jab.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Hill gets caught by the straight punch.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Battling for hooks.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, landed that kick to the leg. Lemos gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
Another one. Yep. Up and the left hand.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the
Going into the side kick. And there's a takedown attempt.
She gets to the second collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
I like what she was trying to do there with the counter, but the left punch misses. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. She's wobbling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. It's going to end the night.
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Brought her home pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the shot.
Well, she has had no answers for her on the feet, and there's another land, and more swelling there on the face.
More swelling on the face, and Johnny's getting worse. And now it's getting pretty evident that if she does not change something, she's going to find herself in a really difficult situation going forward.
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Nice. Nicely done. They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh!
Swing and a miss by Angela Hill. Oh, looks as though she sustained a cut above the eye.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Fighter lands a kick now. Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded. She's hurt. She's hurt bad.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Hill. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Lemos's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing. Got to keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Got to look for the finish.
Back to the feet. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, it is not. So you want to be a fighter. Back and forth we go between two of the best women in the world. Oh, Superman punch.
She's fatigued.
Takedown defense holds up.
And she separates from her opponent.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Hill's back to the side control now. Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Ooh, she's got that in tight. She gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady with some defense. Oh, nice.
Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Oh, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go through each other.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Oh, nice body kick.
Well, not at all the way she drew it up, DC, and you can just tell by her body language, she's still rattled by that knockdown.
She got knocked down bad, and it's going to be hard for her to pull back into this fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Lemos is taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight.
And now she's in mount. This is a terrible position.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Hill's dive starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. She missed with that jab. "30 seconds in the round. And now, 15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, big left hook there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Angela Overkill Hill.
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And she needed this, right? This goes to the maturity of her career. The fact that she is growing and growing and growing and can win a tough fight over an extended period of time.
All right, sorry about that, everybody. Had to take care of something. Sorry. Oh, wow, 40 views. Awesome. Welcome in, everybody. This is UFC Brawl 13. I apologize. I had to take care of something, so I wasn't able to hit the button as fast as possible. I apologize. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Bantamweight division. Henry is 1-0. He is taking on Sandhagen, who is his debut here in the UFC Brawl series. Let's just keep it going, guys. You guys waited long enough. Once again, I apologize for that. And we're going to keep rolling.
And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Corey Sandhagen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC bantamweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so we get another look at Henry Cejudo here tonight. All of his knockout wins have come in round 1, so the pop is there, and more often than not, it's been there early in fights. We'll see if the technical Cejudo can get off to a good start tonight.
Heavy body kick lands.
All right, early round action here, and the kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing one takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. But he has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping one. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight.
Sandhagen going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day.
It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Triple C for now, maybe C4 in the future, but Henry Cejudo getting a takedown early in this one, DC.
I mean, the guy's an Olympic champion. He's the best wrestler the UFC has ever seen. This guy is next level when it comes to getting takedowns. And he doesn't rush. He starts in that wide.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Cejudo's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
He's having his way with him here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Sandhagen's now dealing with a cheek cup. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cejudo.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear.
You need to work on this position.
He's got to be careful here.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be playing. Going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Cejudo's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Final seconds. Ground and pound strike there now. Round two is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway.
That's a good strike right there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He gets to the single collar tie. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Cejudo. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strike. Nice transition. Oh, right into mount.
Hard ground and pound shot there. And yes, it was hard. Opened it right up.
Great job landing from the top position. Got to be careful here.
Sandhagen's eye is closing up. Oh, he's got his back. 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cejudo. Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control now. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Cejudo's right back to the full mount. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
What a fight! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
All right, well, oftentimes it is Henry Cejudo's accuracy that leads to a knockout, and tonight he certainly had it all going on as he wins by TKO.
Cejudo's been boxing for a really long time, and tonight, all that experience showed as he got this TKO victory.
Cejudo moves to 2-0. Moves to 2-0 inside the UFC Brawl Simulation Series. And Sandhagen drops to 0-1 in his debut. Guys, we are just cruising right along here. We are on match 5. And this is a big one here for the women's flyweight division. The winner of this upcoming matchup right here between Paige VanZant and Erin Blanchfield will be deemed a #1 contender for the flyweight championship. And that is held right now by Alexa Gracio. Alexa will put up her title in UFC Brawl 17 against Jessie Andrade. And the winner will take on the winner of Blanchfield and VanZant. So this is a huge title implication, and we're going to head right to it. This is a big matchup in the women's flyweight division. Guys, this is UFC Brawl 13. Greatly appreciated. I believe this is the most viewed live I've ever done so far. And I'm looking forward for even more views on this. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Give a like if you like this type of stuff. Give a follow if you'd like to follow more of it. And here we go. #1 title implication match. Here we go. Guys.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, 12-gauge Paige VanZant. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Aaron Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1. A lot of hype surrounding Erin Blanchfield. A lot of people believe right now she is the best fighter in this division. Just looking for an opportunity to prove as much. How would she fare if this is strictly a kickboxing affair here tonight? I don't know the answer to that, but we all know if this fight hits the floor, courtesy of a Blanchfield takedown, usually the submission comes shortly thereafter. A swing and a miss by Blanchfield. Oh, straight punch.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Now she gains some separation. Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by VanZant.
Oh. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick. But there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing.
Strong jab there by VanZant.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar.
Heavy leather landing on both sides in that exchange. Oh, a nice straight there by VanZant. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice jab up top by VanZant. Takes a lot of practice to make a jab look that easy. Lands flush again. Blanchfield gets caught by that straight punch there.
They don't take many of those.
That's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh!
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Paige VanZant. She's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. 2 minutes to go in round 1. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponents. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
She's staying busy here, connecting with those punches. The right hand just misses. On that low kick. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and we're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that. And she's
huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
Big elbow there. 45 seconds to go here in round 1. Hook to the head, lands flush there by Erin Blanchfield.
Oh, big elbow.
Blanchfield going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways. And it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Oh, she's officially wobbled now.
Huge knee land.
And now a little space between the two fighters. Round two next.
Excellent job that last round. Your accuracy is through the roof. I want you to keep doing that. Put those combinations together. Everything is...
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so here we go with our next round, and if Ray Longo was here, he would have said the previous round was an absolute striking clinic. Not a ton of volume, but every time she threw a strike, it seemed to find the target.
And we had no question as to who won the round. Because even though her opponent was throwing, when she threw, it mattered. And that is what defines her as a mixed martial artist.
Blanchfield's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Immediately gets the underhook.
Big knee land.
Pretty good jab there by Blanchfield.
Oh, nice.
She got that single collar top. Oh, beautiful throw there. Nicely done. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Erin Blanchfield.
That is tight.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, she got out.
She cleared her leg, got back to her back, created some distance between her and her opponent. Great job.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Blanchfield's in half guard. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. All right, so a lot of blood becoming a factor now as she continues to attack that cut.
You know, I remember when the cut first happened, you saw her smile. Like, okay, I got her now. Now I'm in my zone. But now all this blood, you can see she's almost having a great time because every time she hits her, the blood flies. She can see the effect of the strike.
Oh, she's going for a submission attempt now. Oh, looks like she's got the sub locked in, champ.
She's advancing. It's almost in.
Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Blanchfield's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Unable to secure it.
Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar top. She lands a beautiful leg kick.
She snapped her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, the opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Blanchfield's in half guard now.
All right, let's go, let's go.
Nice.
Oh, look at her now, setting up for the submission.
What a submission attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. There's the tap. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Aaron Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
Well, it'll be standing room only at her after party tonight as she gets it done by way of submission. Thankfully, Daniel Cormier is on the list. I'll be on the outside looking.
I mean, John, I got you. We're going in together. I'm not going in without my partner. But, man, she's a great grappler. She understands positioning so well. And she knows the moment her opponent got out of position, she was able to attack her finish. Great job, great performance. I don't have enough words to say congratulations to this young lady.
Erin Blanchfield is your new #1 contender for the women's flyweight championship. She will take on the winner of Gracio and Andrade, and that will take place at UFC Brawl 17. Big matchup there. Big win for Blanchfield. Guys, we're set now for the co-main event. This will be, of course, in the middleweight division. Both these two men have their debut right now. Let's get it going. Let's go, guys.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jacare Souza!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to have success with that. Let's see how the opposition chooses to attack Adesanya here tonight. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Jacare's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Nice punch to the head.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, beautiful straight right hand there from Israel Adesanya. You know, you worry so much, DC, about the kicking game. Sometimes you forget about those hands on Israel Adesanya. just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Ooh, nice straight left hand. Good takedown defense by Israel.
Oh, big knee. Wow, huge head kick. Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Adesanya.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Yes, to the single collar tie now. And now some separation. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish it. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Man, what a fight. He's got to keep pressing here.
Big knee there.
Barely missed there.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
2 minutes remain in the round. Man, look at Adesanya putting his words into action. I don't know. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Souza's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Oh, right hand. Oh, what a land right there. The center of the blue.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect time. Great placement on that uppercut.
Souza's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Under a minute now to go round one.
He's got to start throwing now.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
10 seconds now in round one. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. And how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
All right, round two is here. Good action so far. Jacare Souza. And on the other side, Israel Adesanya. Oh, nice jab by Adesanya.
Very active with the left hand. Beautiful punch.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, nice. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Souza gets back up again. Nicely done.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Adesanya's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
He's attacked guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Oh, nice elbow. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Adesanya getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, he got to his spot.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with. This is where he wants to be.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can... Oh, big shots here. Wow, this is kind of crazy the way this is transpiring. This jiu-jitsu fighter looks like a professional boxer here tonight. He told us about his evolution. He has absolutely taken it to the next level.
He has taken it to the next level, J.A. I mean, this guy is so comfortable in the striking before in his career, early. He looked a little bit lost. He looked like he was desperate to get takedowns. Now, he seems to be comfortable everywhere. So the work that they are putting in is truly paying dividends.
Oh, another submission attempt by him. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
10 minutes in the books.
Okay, man, this is the last round. You're losing. You know, this guy wants to take you down. He wants to submit you. He's got a good submission game, man, so you got to keep the fight standing.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway. Oh, and there's the kick. That one checked by Jacare Souza there.
Straight punch lands.
Lands a big elbow there. And he caught the kick. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you go a person like this in front of you, that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut. Nice level change.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out.
Need to work out his position.
Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he slipped the arm out. What an escape.
He slipped his arm out, and now he lives to fight another day.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just Darce choke attempt here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, could get the submission here soon.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
There's the tap. Jacare Souza. Your winner by submission.
Man.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I've got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
We go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, Ronaldo Jacare Souza!
All right, so congratulations to the longtime ex-gym product, Jacare Souza, world-class Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills. And that wasn't all that was on display here tonight. He showed you the strides he has made with his striking as well. Such a strong middleweight, and certainly proved as much here tonight as he gets another big W.
Souza with a big victory here tonight, as both men had their debut here in the UFC Brawl series. As we take a quick look at the judges' scorecard, the first judge had it basically dead even going into the third round. Second and the third judge basically had Souza, basically on top, with judge number 2 having a huge 20-17 scorecard there. That's all right. Israel will get back on the winning track, I'm sure, next fight. But as for Souza, he takes a big 1-0 ranking as we get going here. All right. This is it, guys. We are main event time. However, before we do that, stick around for the post show, where I will come through and kind of give my thoughts and feelings on the show, as well as give you the main event for the next show, UFC Brawl 14 coming up in a couple weeks. So, but I want to take this opportunity and thank everybody for at least gave it a view so far tonight. We're at a record view right now for this show, and I really appreciate that. That's really sweet and awesome. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you like what you're seeing. Once again, computer versus computer simulation, and we're working hard for it. So give that like if you could, which would be sweet. Give a view, which would be even sweeter. But it is main event time. We head to the middleweight division. Sean Strickland and Jack Hermansson. Both men are 1-0. Both men are 1-0 so far in the simulation series. So there is a lot to fight for here. Could we be looking at a new middleweight champion, or will Sean Strickland continue his role as middleweight champion? Guys, head to the cage. Here we go.
All right, so here he is, the #1 UFC middleweight contender, and in this era, that's saying something, right? To get through this gauntlet and emerge out of the pack, realize a UFC title shot, now the world finds out what exactly this man can do with it.
You know, John, as we've spoken about, it's shark-infested waters trying to manage and navigate through his division. It's one thing to get here, and it's a major accomplishment, but to become the champion is a whole nother level. This guy feels like in his thorough preparation, the intensity at which he moves in the training room, he is more than ready to take the belt off the champion's waist.
And you can be sure when the champion comes out at a moment, challengers' eyes will be fixed upon him. We got a middleweight title fight tonight, folks. Let's go. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Sean Strickland, and you can argue his win over Israel Adesanya to wrest away the belt at UFC 293 was the most improbable result of 2023, but perhaps it should not have been. Strickland has a very boxing-intensive style that is very difficult to prepare for, and he took it to Izzy right out of the chute. That has given him a lot of confidence coming into this title defense here tonight. He is a 5-round fighter, outstanding cardiovascular base, and all the self-belief in the world that he is going to leave the octagon the way he came in, as the undisputed best in the world. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Sean Strickland.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, early round action here. Jack Hermansson was unabashed in our fighter meeting about his grappling advantages in this particular matchup. He felt like he could win a kickboxing match if need be, but he said, I'm going to go for the takedown early and use my submission skills as long as this fight goes. On any given Saturday night, Jack Hermansson looks like he can put away any middleweight, and he is all but guaranteed that that'll be the outcome here tonight. Early connection with the left from the champ.
It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Ooh. Takedown defense is there. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Strickland.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Takedown defense holds up. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Oh, that one landed, yep. Big right hook there by the champ. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit-for-tat.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Strickland gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Well, he's unable to find the target with that uppercut. Hermansson going for the takedown here, but he misses. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice shot there by the champ. When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Establishing the jab here. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Hermansson's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Hermansson gets tagged by that stiff jab. His opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Strickland. So an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished in that.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Oh, huge right hand. Beautiful diving strike. Seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. Ooh, good armbar attempt here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Working hard for the armbar. He's got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Strickland's back inside control.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Sean Strickland. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Hermansson's in half guard. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes in your opponent.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready. Good.
Second round here. Strickland's strike attempt there is blocked.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown. He passed the half guard.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now.
Oh, more attack. Yup.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish. Look at him duck and punch. Straighten that arm. Get back to the direction that he was straightening the arm and get back to his knees. Great job.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job. Getting him out here.
2 minutes to go in round two. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. And blocks the shot there. Side kick now. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and more of those.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Nice level change. He passes the half. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Stand over him. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Hermansson's in half guard. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
15 seconds to go.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Jab on the counter here, blocked by Sean Strickland. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to punch, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Big right hand lands. Redness on the right side of his body.
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 47 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland!
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Sean Strickland with a huge knockout in the round 3 to knock out Jack Hermansson. There we're looking at the judges' cards, Judge 1 and 3. 2018 Strickland. Judge 2 saw something different with Hermansson, 1918. Alright guys, give me a second to set up. We are getting ready for the post-show, where I, Diesel, will talk about things and kind of update records and things like that I've got right in front of me here. So we will go from there. So give me just 1 second. Let me turn the camera on. And we're going to be good to go. 1 minute. All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? Diesel here. Another great show, another great event. Greatly appreciated everybody who stuck around for this. We're seeing good returns so far, but let's get right to it so we can cut everybody loose quickly. Right now the show is just a little over 2 hours. I don't want to keep everybody a lot longer. So what we will do is we're just going to go through the shows. The fight of the night was the undercard. So let's take a look at that real fast. It was a round 3 knockout. Whoops. A triangle. Hold on 1 sec. Okay, it's square. Alright, sorry about that. Square, as we can see, there are the fight stats. Vincent had basically a 3 knockout night. However, Santiago had won the total strikes and the significant strikes. But it was just the takedowns, I think, that Vincent took it out. Plus the 5 times that Vincent was able to wobble or stun Santiago was definitely worth it. As you can see, the judges, the first and the third judge had it even at 19-19 apiece. Judge number 2, though, had it for Vincent 20-18. So probably if you're looking at decision, Vincent would have won the decision. But instead, Vincent was your winner. It also won a fight of the night. So Vincent will, as I look at my handy dandy paper, Vincent will, after his debut tonight, he will go to 1-0 in the welterweight division. The next fight was the 1-0 Gamrot versus the debuting Khabibulov. And there was a round 2 submission. Both fighters were wobbled and stunned at least once. Significant strikes went to Khabibulov, but the total strikes, the takedowns, the control went to Gamrot. And that is why he got the submission victory, as we can see with the judges. The judges tell a different story, though. Gamrot probably would have lost because of the judging. But none to say, Gamrot goes to 2-0 inside the lightweight division. Fight 3 was a 0-1 Amanda Lemos versus a debuting Angela Hill, and this one went to the judges' scorecard, as Angela seems to have dominated this one. As you can see, the judges 30-27 unanimous on that one. So nothing really exciting to really go into this one, but Angela Hill will go to 1-0 inside to the women's strawweight division, and Amanda Lemos will go to 0-2 inside the division. Harry takes on Sandhagen. This was the 4th fight of the night. Harry won on that one, and you can see nobody really got wobbled, nobody really got major anything, but there were the significant strikes, the total strikes, the takedowns, and the end of control were all under Harry, and as we can see, the judges' scorecard 10-9 first round. All the judges for that, and he won by a round 2 knockout. Number 1 contender time. I always say number 1 contender, and I don't mean it like that. It's like I'm talking WWFE stuff. Title implication match is where I want to start with that. So Erin Blanchfield versus Paige Van Zandt for the women's flyweight division with title implications on this one. Erin Blanchfield won in a round 2 submission. I don't know why he's still there. Let's try it again. Maybe it's just loading properly. Whatever. Anyway, Blanchfield is up there. Van Zandt was knocked or stunned, wobbled once. Significant strikes went to Blanchfield. Total strikes, though, went to Van Zandt. But as you can see, the takedowns, 2 for 22. And a control of a minute and a half. Blanchfield is the winner there. As you can see, the judges are 10-9. Performance of the night submission. Souza defeated Israel in the 3rd round. As the 3rd round was halfway through the 3rd round, as you can see, Israel stunned or wobbled Souza 3 times. Even knocked him down once, as you can see that. But as you can see, the strikes, total strikes, takedowns, and control were all on the one side. If the card would have went to the judges, Judge 1 had it even at 19 apiece. Judge 2 had it 20-17, and Judge 3 was 19-18. So the judging probably would have went to Souza, but he got the submission in the 3rd round. So Souza is 1-0 in the middleweights, and Israel drops to 0-1 in the middleweights. And of course, the main event, as we just saw, both men were 1-0. Sean Strickland versus Jack Hermansson. Round 3. Sean stunned or wobbled Jack 3 times, knocked him down 3 times. As you can see, the significant strikes went to Strickland, but the total strikes, takedowns, and control were all in Jack. Had it gone to the judges, only 1 judge, as you can see, went to the Jack side. The other 2 were 20-18 for the champion. And they, of course, win performance of the night for the knockout, Sean Strickland. Guys, that'll do it for UFC Brawl 413. It's in the books. I thank you very much for watching. Next, in a couple weeks, will be UFC Brawl 14. Just another big card. We have a double main event. The lightweight championship is on the line, where BJ Penn will challenge Islam for the lightweight championship, and maybe the winner of that will take on Gamrot. As of tonight, he is 2-0. Maybe that'll put him closer to that. And the other title and the other main event is the light heavyweight, where Jamal Hill will take on Jan Blachowicz, and that will be for the light heavyweight championship. Final announcement, and then I will cut everybody loose once again. Thank you so much for joining here today. Starting for UFC Brawl 15, I'm adding, normally we run a 7-card fight, a 7-match fight. Starting with UFC Brawl 15, we're adding a 8th match to the card. So we'll have 2 undercards and then the 6th main card fights. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's all free. It just helps me out. and it helps us keep rolling on as we get more and more momentum moving forward. All right. Thank you guys so very much. I am out. I will see you in a couple weeks for UFC Brawl 14, Hill Blachowicz. Good night.